just a little quick demo of, well, it's not really a demo, more some just description about the way this is. So this is all coated in epoxy, pretty much nothing you really have to worry about. Touchpad just rests inside this kind of cutout here. So, when it's sit there, you may have to just push it in slightly, kind of wiggle around until it's flush around all the corners. And then, should be pretty good to go. Do exercise caution, when you're moving this, it's probably pretty safe if you pick it up by this end and then kind of move it around. So since it's just kind of suspended there, there's this little white cable, which I put some flex tape on the back. Bam! Even works underwater. And these two little rubber foot pads right here just to help take some of the tension off of the cable so it doesn't lift it. If it's causing issues where those are actually making it worse, just take them off. It's fine. This epoxy on the bottom is plenty thick. So this tiny little white cable there is connected. Now it's pretty, tolerant, I guess, of some various flexing, but probably don't want to cause too much stress on it. So just be careful, or if you just want to have somebody scoop underneath it and kind of support it right here as you're transitioning it somewhere to set it into place. That should be pretty much it. This is a standard Ethernet solid copper wire in there, so it's not quite super bendy, but it needed to be, so I could actually do some soldering in here. But it's flexible enough, once you get it into kind of a position where you want to have it, you can always do a little bit of bending on it, so it's not lifting. So that was why I put those rubber pads there, because it helps kind of keep this spot from wanting to lift. If the cord is pulling a little way, it puts a little bit of tension on there. But obviously, if the cord's being pulled down too much, it's going to then raise it in the middle. So see how it goes. But I'm guessing it should be okay, considering once it's in place, it's not really going to go anywhere. There's the box. I have the little sip and puff sensor there. I did include another length of tubing just because it is a pain to get it off, so you can push that on, I guess, whenever you're ready to try it. I feel like you're probably not really tinkering with it much yet. Also put in another little board, a sheet of paper in there, just kind of describing the parts. Not much really going on in here. I do have the strain relief, just zip ties against the edges, so if you do open it, just make sure that these are kind of pushed down and flush, just to help make sure no tugging happens. Should be pretty good. There is a piece of wood in here that was glued down. That was just so I could put these standoff, in each corner to support the boards without having the screws sticking out of the bottom side. The outsides of the box are still unfinished, but the top has a kind of acrylic sealant spray on it. So whatever. That's mostly just because I spent 2 hours tracing and painting this on, so I'm like, gotta protect it. Other than that, it's pretty good. I'm gonna follow up. I'll make another kind of quick summary video of the changes that'll be in all thumbs for this version. It'll be a completely separate version, and I'm also gonna have you delete your current settings, just because some of the settings may not translate well. And I haven't changed the name of the program or done any of that fancy stuff to say upgrade settings. So I'll probably just have you delete the settings files, and I'll tell you where they are on the forum before you install this, and just kind of take it from there.